probably heard people refer to your NAP info or your NAP info, and that's your business name, address, and phone number. Your business is listed on a ton of directories online already, probably in places that you've never even heard of. For example, some directories that you might be familiar with are Google My Business, Facebook, Foursquare, Yellow Pages, Twitter, Pinterest, or some other social media platforms that can be used as directories. There's also a lot of directories online though that you're probably not familiar with. So for example, I've just written down a few here: Axiom, Newstar, HotFrog, and Best of the Web. They're aggregate directories, and what that means is they send your business information to tons of other listings online. And so, for example, if you can get your information listed properly in Axiom, then Axiom will populate your business information all over the internet, places where you don't even have accounts, things like that. So it's really important that you get your information correct wherever you can. If somebody searches for a plumber in Denver, they're going to have a couple of results that come up. The first thing that comes up is your map result. And then below that is sort of what we call the Maps 3-pack, or the top 3 results for local listings. So there's a ton of different factors that go into what shows up in this Maps 3-pack. That can include reviews, how many reviews you have on your GMB listing. It can include proximity to where the searcher is. It can include how long your website has been live. A lot of different factors go into this. And another thing that goes into how they choose these top 3 listings is legitimacy of these businesses. And so one of the ways that they can check for the legitimacy is through your NAP information. What they want to know is, if I'm displaying someone in the first spot for a local result, Google wants to make sure that the business is legitimate, and so they want to make sure that that business's name, address, and phone number is consistent everywhere that it exists online. And so that's where these directories come in. That's why we want to keep everything consistent. A lot of it is little things that maybe you don't even think about. So we want to make sure that everything is formatted exactly the same. That includes how your address is formatted. We want to make sure that it says suite number if it's suite number instead of unit. We want to make sure that it says south spelled out if that's how your address shows up in a map. It really depends on your specific address. And while search algorithms are getting more sophisticated in how they can decipher that information, the best way to handle your information online is to make sure that it's completely correct across the board.